that's what transpired at ground level.
Blustery conditions at the MCG saw the Essendon run through in tatters before the game started. Only 1 minute in, Essendon's Dean Wallace was reported for an incident involving Cretiuk. A few moments later, Buick a soccer goal, followed by Collingwood at the other end. Salmon kicked his first. The Bombers were getting on top. Plain off the ground to Spawn in the goal square, and Essendon's third goal, with Royal replying for the Bulldogs moments later. The second quarter, Spawn in great form rode the pack and goal. Salmon goaled twice in a minute, the Bombers leading by 4 goals, and it wasn't until just before half-time that Royal found the goals, Footscray's only 6-pointer for the quarter.
It breaks the drought for the Bulldogs.
3 goals to Salmon in 8 minutes, Essendon well on top and going further ahead through Plain. A great tackle by Wanganeen was typical of Bombers' play, and just before the break, Footscray's only goal for the quarter through Smith. At the interval, Terry Wheeler gave the Bulldogs a tongue lashing which appeared to work. The last quarter, 4 goals by Ballantyne, who'd given the Bulldog forward line some bite, gave Footscray some hope. But when Kilpatrick goaled, increasing the margin to 18 points, not even a great mark by Doug Hawkins could rescue the game. The Bombers home by 16 points. And Hawthorn almost squandered a seemingly unassailable half-time lead against a fast-finishing North Melbourne at Waverley Park. The Hawks led by 77 points at the break, then the Roos took over and at one stage during the last quarter trailed by only 20 points. But the Hawks rallied to chalk up their 13th successive victory over the Roos, dating back to 1984. Peter Landy reports.
For the Hawks, the signs were good early. Brereton marked strongly, and then Jarman steamed into an open goal for full points. Minutes later, it was Brereton again with a delightful snap, and Hawthorn was looking good. Platten was busy around the packs and was accurate up front as well, as North had been caught on the hop. McCarthy dragged one back for the Roos, but their hope was short-lived. Pritchard shot the ball to Hall for another one as the Hawks bolted to a 23-point lead. The floodgates opened in the second. Paul Deere goaled after a strong mark, and then Hall matched his effort with another one. Collins made sure Dwyer earned his kick, and then it was Gower's turn with the big mark and goal. Paul Deere chipped in again for another one from a long way out, and the Roos were stunned. Hall put in his bid for mark of the day, but Carey tried to go one better. However, when Lawrence hand passed to Platten, the difference had blown out to a mammoth 77 points. Predictably, North fought back. Carey snared 3 in the third term, and Allison 2 in the last. When Smith snapped truly, they looked a rough sort of a chance. Jason Dunstall, however, sealed it with his only goal of the day, Hawthorn by 37 points. Peter Landy, 7, Nightly News.
And the Brisbane Bears won their first match in Melbourne for 3 years when they stunned Fitzroy at Princes Park. The Bears led all afternoon and in winning severely damaged the Lions' chances of making a rare finals appearance. Former Saint and Demon Rod Owen kicked 8 goals for the victors. Matthew Brooks has more.
Melbourne's wintry weather wasn't a pleasant sight for the Bears, but their opening 15 minutes gave the Lions warning of what could be. Owens was instrumental in their start, booting 2 goals. While the Lions struggled, their best play coming from Stevens in setting up Osborne. Darryl White experienced an early spring. It brought another goal surge from the visitors, with Owen kicking his 4th. Zanotti was playing an important role, running the ball out of defence. With Hamilton's snap, the Bears led by 27 points. The Lions came out rejuvenated after the break, kicking 2 goals within a minute. Brisbane, though, steadied like a top side, Rendell giving them height up forward, while Owen led to perfection. With a lead of 38 points at the change, the Bears simply coasted to victory, Owen snapping truly for his 8th. The Lions battled hard, Abbott marking strongly twice in the last term for goals. At siren time, it was Brisbane home by 41 points, a win they'll long remember.
This is how the ladder looks with 3 more games to complete.